Principalities does not want you to benefit. Those of you that have visions in life to become wealthy, you say, I want to become wealthy. I want to begin to do my business. I want to become successful. Sorry, you will never be successful. I repeat, you will never be successful if you have not dealt with principality. Go and take statistics of those who were successful before. There are many people that were successful in your family in the 80s, in the 70s. Go and check out if they are still successful now. What makes you believe that you will be successful? Okay, because you bought all the properties. So I have all the properties. I can never know poverty. Ladies and gentlemen, let me assure you that if you don't deal with principalities, even that thing you are calling a success, now you will sell all of them. I'm telling you the truth. What you are calling success now, in the coming years, if you do not deal with principalities, you will sell off everything one after the other. You will sell it and use it to feed. Principalities and powers that I know how they operate. I can beat my chest to tell you that principalities and powers will take everything. All those things you think you are investing now, those enjoyments you think you are having now, they are using it to waste your time. They are using it to make you feel you are doing something. They are using those investments you are doing now to make you believe that you are doing something that will feed you tomorrow. But ladies and gentlemen, they will take everything. And by the time you are 60 years, you look back when you were 30, you've made a lot of money, you've had a lot of properties, but where is, you can't even lay hands on anything to survive. You now you resort to hand to mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not village people. A lot of you have blamed village people. Some of your village people are completely innocent. It is principalities. Principalities are specialized to bring you back to square zero. Anytime you are doing something and you face a resistance within you, you know that everything is supposed to have worked for your favor. You engage in this business deal that is supposed to have worked for your favor. But all of a sudden, it brings you back. The tail end where you're supposed to receive the favor and blessing, all you could see is disappointment. It is a principality problem. It's not demonic problem. You see why you don't need to kill yourself by binding and casting. If you go to a church asking for deliverance, all right, if it is a demon issue, immediately any pastor who prays for you, it will work. As long as he pray for you in the name of Jesus, you'll be free if it's a demonic problem. But once it's a principality problem, if they pray for you, it will not work. That is the truth. I don't need to deceive you. Are you not surprised that most of the greatest genuine ministers of God around the world, you have some of them, their phone numbers. Some of them have decreed over your life. Some of them have prayed over your life. And you know that these men are genuine men of God. But you ask yourself, why is it that all the major prophecies they've given to me, prophecies that are genuine, prophecies that are direct, prophecies that 2-3 people have given to you and you are sure that this prophecy is of God, but the problem is the prophecy is not coming to pass. The declarations are not coming to pass. They have anointed you. You've done everything you are supposed to do. But yet, this problem keep reoccurring. At the tail end of breakthrough, you will meet disappointment. At the tail end of every breakthrough, you meet disappointment. I know some folks that are into oil. They have never closed one deal, and they have done it for 30 years. All the businessmen, all the buyers and sellers, they know, they have all their contacts all over the world, but they have not closed a deal. There are some of them into properties. They have billions of properties. If they sell one property, all right, their life will transform. But nobody has opted to buy. In fact, some of them will come and say, I'm going to pay tomorrow. Come to the office, let's settle it, so we pay tomorrow. And you believe that this man is a top government official. This man is a top businessman, a billionaire. But you know what? Because you will benefit. Let me tell you what principality does. Because you will benefit. That man will not buy that property because you will benefit. This is what principality does. And some persons can look at you, love you, want to change your story by giving you some huge amount of money. They have promised you money, promise you what they can give to you. But because they have promised you that money, they will not even receive the money they are expecting. Just that simple promise. That's why it's not good to promise people anyhow. Those of you watching me, stop promising people to give them something, because if principality is holding them, that thing you are expecting to come before you give them, it will not come, because the principality does not want you to give those people you have promised to give money. So ladies and gentlemen, don't fold your hands. Make sure principalities are out of your life. Stop making your mouth and say, oh, you are far above principalities. They are killing. And one thing I've discovered over this many years of dealing with principality, I discovered that principality hardens your heart. He makes you believe you are far above him, but yet he frustrates you. As a pastor, he frustrates your ministry. How can you pray for somebody and everything you prayed for worked, but the person to come back to you so that you as a pastor will benefit, he will never come back. They will choose to go to another place. A man you prayed for who had appointment, he will choose to go to Anglican church to testify, to give thanksgiving. Somebody you prayed for, fasted for, he will choose to go and build a church in his community, or he will choose to go and build a big church where he will be recognized. But you that prayed and fasted for him, nothing comes for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a specialist when it comes to dealing with principality. I have seen that this life, principality will not allow you to benefit anything. Go and see people. There are some people, they are generals of the army. They are captains of industries. But towards the end of their service, they just told them, go home. No retirement, no gratuity. They just told them, go home. There is one high-ranking senior police officer in our community who is late now. Very high-ranking, a commissioner of police, then during military regime. He was asked to go home. Nothing was given to him. A man that have come to that rank came back and stayed in the community. Let me tell you what I'm telling you. There are some people working in good company, NLNG, Shell, Mobil, Total. But before you know, after putting 40 or 50 years of their life, they begin to ask themselves, all these years I have worked, what did I have to show for it? Don't fold your arms. Deal with principality before it will be too late. And once you are 70, 50, it's already late. My name is Godswill Abbey, and I am the principality specialist.